What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here. Today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. As the title and thumbnail suggests, this is going to be the Gemstone Bandai Movie Monster Series Megalon figure. So with that being said, nothing more to it. I'm gonna get right on into it. And I should have got my knife, but as if you did see the Zilla video, I did purchase 3 Bandai Movie Monster Series from the Godzilla store Japan. And so I got them all within the same order just to reduce the shipping cost, which I highly advise if you order frequently from Japan, because the shipping charge can definitely rack up on you. So that's usually my go-to. Just get a bunch of figures at once now. Not really trying to be too fast in terms of new releases, unless I think it is a figure I absolutely want in my hand at that moment. But save all the money you can is my advice. Anyways, ta-da! I really messed up that last one with the Godzilla 98. That was crazy. Anyways, here it is, the Gemstone Megalon from the 2023 short film Godzilla vs. Megalon, created by Gemstone Animation Studio. There you go, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Bandai Movie Monster Series. 2024 release, but obviously the 2023 design when the short came out. And dang, this one looks absolutely good. I am a huge fan of the Gemstone animated films with the versus guy again, obviously the Megalon. It's so cool to see that we got figures for both of them, including the Godzilla design. It's just awesome. You know, it's surprising a little bit, but I think Bandai's were probably going to be the first thing we'd get if we were to get these designs, just to see how they do in terms of their like popularity and their sales. But I cannot complain. I really do love this Megalon design from that animated film. So in terms of articulation, standard Bandai, but it is kind of weird because Megalon can kind of turn the handpiece here. It can't really go all the way because it's conflicting with the piece. So if you pull it out and then bring it back around, you can do that. But is it supposed to look like this? I'm not really sure. I can't tell if mine has just been warped so long. But they're pretty down. Like the I don't want to call it a scythe, but just the arm piece, the drill arm, I guess is the correct terminology. But really interesting pose. I didn't think it was just like down immediately, but very cool nonetheless. Let's see, any leg articulation? We do have some. Let's move this out of the way so we can go up. And so let's move up, getting resistance, and we'll come back down. Just so you can see like some of the design beneath the leg there. There you go. And then outside of that, no head articulation, so it looks like it's really just the arms and the legs. And so moving on towards the design aspects, very nice. The sculpt is very well done for being, you know, a CGI file model into a physical action figure, which is so cool. You can kind of just see all the protrusions and all of that design etching in there in terms of kind of like, I don't want to call it scar, like a scar effect, but you can see even through the orange paint, there's kind of like marks within there. And you know, this figure is full of them. There is a lot of design throughout this entire figure. There's a lot of roughness. It's really cool. I guess it's what you'd imagine for like a beetle scarab. And we have some redness here. Moving on towards the paint, we have kind of like these bright orange colored eyes, some silver paint apps seen throughout the drill arms, the mouth guard piece, and then we kind of touched upon that red. It's kind of more of like a really deep velvet red, and then we do have the orange, kind of giving off kind of like a camouflage design, if maybe I'm looking too much into it. And then on the end of the tail, we do have some of that really deep red accents on the tips of these spike portions of the tail, And then we kind of do have this little pointy part, which does have a little bit of a different design, but you can kind of see the mold, how it was made here, which looks super cool. So cool. So, yep. In terms of that, it should be about it in terms of, you know, the paint, articulation, the mold. I kind of do like this top piece here. It's very cool. So let's go ahead and do some comparisons with none other than the Godzilla that they had made for the Versus Gigan Rex short film. And so you can kind of recreate everything you'd like from, excuse me, you can recreate all the action scenes with these two figures, or you can just have them posed next to one another, which I will probably go with. I'll probably take some cool photos with them, just outside maybe, or maybe make a little industrial city, and I'll put them in there to kind of recreate some of the little fun spots within the short. But that is the Godzilla comparison there, and although they never met, if they were to ever meet, this is the comparison with the Gigan Rex, which is very cool. Very cool. I am quite surprised that we haven't really gotten a pretty substantial restock on the Gigan Rex. I know that here and there on the Godzilla store United States, they do restocks. I know they have this one up, or at least at one point they had the Godzilla from the short film, but I haven't really seen the Gigan Rex get restocked. It's odd. Anyways, hopefully they do end up restocking that, because this is an awesome design, and having them together is very cool. Sad they never showed up. They probably won't ever show up next to one another just because of the lore aspect in terms of Godzilla beating both of them. Yeah, sorry. I'm just thinking a lot here, but as you can tell, the tags are different because I believe these were sold on their first wave. They kind of had like a special gift and all that. But yep, that is the Gemstone trilogy of figures we have so far. We're pretty much caught up. I'd be kind of surprised if we got, you know, other figures for these monsters so soon. It's probably going to be like 10 years down the line. They're like, hey guys, you remember the short animated film we did for the anniversaries? Here it is in a monster arts. But very cool to have nonetheless. It's better to have it and the option to have it than to not have it. So, I don't know. But yeah, super cool. Absolutely love these three designs so much, especially watching these live at like 3 or 4 in the morning where I'm at, because, you know, they're in Japan, they're doing their whole festivities in their own time zone. For me, it's usually like 3 or 4 in the morning when they go live with this stuff. So watching it live with my friends, it's like, oh my goodness, it's so fun watching all of it go down. And having these here helps commemorate those memories even further than that. So yeah, that's really going to wrap it up for the Gemstone Megalon Bandai Movie Monster Series. We have one more figure to go through, and I will be done for the day. So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. Lastly, once again, of the Bandai Movie Monster Series Gemstone Megalon 2003 figure. And I will see you guys in the next video. See ya!